1, go!
And those bots are off. On the Red Alliance, we have Team 69-19 scoring the first quarter. Love the match on that top rung for 7 points. On the blue line, 74-51, and their Alliance partner 63-40 are scoring those coral on top of the reef. They already have 4 up there, as on the Red Alliance, they also have 4. Going into the playoff portion of the match, the Red Alliance, the blue lines can take an early lead of 44 points. The Red Alliance is 37 points. Team 69-19, the Commodores, looking to try to play some more coral up on level 4 for 5 additional points. Team 87-36, the Mechanisms removing the algae to make way for more coral later in the match. We're going to see 16-83, the Techno Titans, getting some more coral up on level 3 for 5 more points. 87-36, the Mechanisms release their coral as algae as they make their way to the blue side of the ocean. 74-51, Avenger Robotics continues placing coral on top of the reef. 63-40, the Mercer Manatees, getting some more coral on level 4 for 5 additional points as 74-51, Avenger Robotics throws an algae into the net. 16-83, the Techno Titans complete their alliance's upper rung for 5 additional points. Team 69-19, the Commodores removing an algae and getting it coral placed where it once was. 16-83, Techno Titans now throwing an algae of their own into the net for 4 more points. We are halfway through the match and we are still neck and neck. The blue line's taking that early lead of 101 to the Red Alliance is 93. 69-19, the Commodores getting their coral up onto the reef on level 3 for 4 more points as 16-83 does the same on the opposite side of the reef. Team 74-51, Avenger Robotics scoops up a coral off the floor and places it on the branch 3 for 4 more points. Same thing the Commodores do on their own alliance. As an algae rolls over across the sea, 63-40, the Mercer Manatees are doing a fantastic job of placing those coral onto the reef. 74-51, Avenger Robotics getting some more coral up on top of that reef as 69-19, the Commodores try to complete level 3 of their alliance. We are still neck and neck, only 5 points separating these teams as we are 45 seconds remaining. 74-51, Avenger Robotics getting some more coral from the ground to place it onto the reef for 3 more points. 87-36, the Mechanisms still doing their very hardest to do some more defense against them. 74-51, Avenger Robotics placing some more coral up on that reef for 3 more points. Team 92-60, built for Bib, placing that coral on the trough, but it was not quite enough and falls down on the surface of the sea. 74-51, Avenger Robotics helping to complete that lower part of the reef for additional 3 points. 74-51 and 63-40, both lining up for a deep hang if they would be 12 points each if they can make it happen. Only 10 points separate these two teams going into endgame. Team 69-19 is going for the air and they are off the ground along with their alliance partner 16-83. 63-40, the Mercer Manatees are off the ground with 74-51. We got 4 of our 6 robots off the ground right now, floating in the middle of the ocean. We're gonna have to wait to see what those final scores are going to be. Nemo and his friends are making their way across the ocean. The winner is the Blue Alliance with a final match score of 173 to the Red Alliance's 168. Alliance 4 will advance in lower bracket round 5, match 13. And unfortunately, the Red Alliance, with that lower score, will be eliminated from our tournament. Let's give a warm round of applause to the Red Alliance, Alliance number 3, 16-83, the Techno Titans, 87-36, the Mechanisms, and 69-19, the Commodores.